Y'all, okay. So some of y'all got to be careful of somebody pulling you into some sort of y'all, I can't even say it. The energy right now, y'all, is toxic. So be careful of the victim energy. Someone that wants you to be stagnant. Make sure you're keeping your schedule open. Okay? Don't jump to nobody else's tune. Don't move by anybody else's drum. Go on your own terms. Okay? All right. And make sure that you're getting your white light therapy in, okay? Make sure you're getting that in. So, I was told to tell Divine Ones to update your resume. Okay? So, this is the time to align yourself with your soul plan. So consider a new job for sure or doing something different. See what we got here. All right, so some of y'all going to take a leap between now and like 9 p.m. today, okay? If you're in Eastern time, and this leap is critical. All right. So these new opportunities could be creative opportunities, like creative groups. All right, it's for your highest good. Some of y'all are destined to get rich using a creative gift. Okay? For some of y'all, it could be because you can heal people, or people can come up with ideas, or you can prove that I'm hearing something like your looks don't define your gifts. So you're showing people that they can achieve something that the system may say that they can't. It's not following the usual matrix money making approach. And it may not even look like you can do it. It may be something where no one or your family may think you can't do it. Your family most likely did not support whatever this is. So most likely, once again, your family did not support whatever you're supposed to manifest right now during this Capricorn moon, Cancer, and Gemini before the retrograde, where you're supposed to plant those seeds, is definitely going to get you rich. Whatever those seeds are, your family did not support. You probably was at it alone a lot, because the alone, by yourself, hermit energy kept coming out. Um, Isolation or some energy kept coming out, and the family energy is real messy and toxic. So ask yourself, what do I do that brings me joy that I often do alone? Okay? That is what is supposed to get you success. You were probably doing it by yourself even when you were a child. Okay? I kept getting that whatever it is, you feel like it's your salvation. Okay? It could be the way you fight back, the way you stand up for yourself against toxicity or grief or sadness. Um, some of y'all may have, society prejudging you. So whatever you're manifesting is not. It's almost like no one would think you would do that. Okay, so it's a type of skill maybe that people would not expect to come from you. That is where the riches are supposed to come through. Okay. Oh, thank you very much. All right. All right. So whatever you have been definitely putting seeds in, that could be putting money on, paying education, investing in. If you have been investing in something over and over and over again over the last year and a half, and you've been putting money in it, most likely that's one of the things that's supposed to bring you money. Okay, if you paid for these riches that's coming, you paid for that Ace of Pentacles. You were like whatever little bit of nuggets or little nuggets you were putting on it. Maybe you were paying a bill for whatever you were trying to master or become educated in. Now, for some of y'all was paying on, y'all was paying for it since before COVID. Okay, some of y'all might have started manifesting this back in 2015 because I've been seeing fives and ones. Okay, some of y'all probably was thinking of going hard on it in 2018, but something could have happened in your life. Okay, I'm just a messenger. So for some of y'all, something might have happened between 2015 and 2021 that started to manipulate your energy or whatever that kept you on a roller coaster of manifesting whatever this is. Okay, for some of y'all, it could be that there was a death in the family, or somebody was withholding money that you needed for this investment into this magicianship. Okay, or you were sick. Somebody put some spell work on your body and you kept getting sick. You had cycles of sickness instead of cycles of investing your time into the magicianship. So that spell work, whatever that was, has been broken. Some of y'all cut the cord and y'all closed it out. You said, I'm tired of this toxic cycle. I'm tired of getting sick over and over again. I'm tired of running to the doctor from what I'm seeing in the readings. Some of y'all said, I am tired of always having to go in the corner and do a clearing and clear your energy out. Some of y'all like, I'm sick and tired of it. Okay, some of y'all wasn't seeing that angel number that said you have to have a space of your own. A space within a space. Some of y'all didn't realize that even though y'all was living with toxic people, you really needed a space of your own that they did not have access to. Not a space in the bathroom for your spiritual stuff. Not a space in the living room. You needed your own space with a do not disturb sign on it. You needed to do what Charles Bukowski and Stephen King was doing, where they were like going to the motels to create, to get away from toxicity or whatever, to deal with their own toxicity or whatever. But what I'm saying, y'all, is that boundaries sometimes is simply you even keeping your loved ones in the dark. Okay? Like they don't know what's going on in your life. They don't have access to your resources. It doesn't matter if they're super disrespectful. They could be energetically blocking you. So just to set up boundaries between their toxic energy and yours, whatever their roller coaster, so you don't match their energy. So you protect your own high vibration frequency, money making frequency. You need a space within a space that's under lock and key. Now, for some of y'all, it was your kids that was keeping you from this abundance. And I'm just telling the truth. Don't come at the messenger, y'all. Don't come at the messenger. Some of y'all, it was your kids low key doing it to you. Because in some of the readings, the pages are all in reverse. So what's up with that, y'all? Some of y'all kids was fake, opportunist, and doing something dirty behind your back. Now, and if it wasn't your kids, it was nieces and nephews doing it. It was nieces and nephews or somebody young in your family disrespecting your energy. Okay? So since you ain't got time to keep de-weeding, look, y'all, don't get stuck in de-weeding. Like, oh, I'm always going for the weeds. I'm going for the weeds. What about the flowers, though, y'all? What about watering the flowers? Some of y'all don't realize these narcissists, they purposely keep you in the de-weeding so that the flowers die. See? You don't water them. Hi, everybody. So some of y'all got to realize that you can only de-weed for so long. See, the narcissistic type energy, it cycles you back to the de-weeding. Because what it does is it makes you forget about your garden. It keeps you so caught up in the lightning energy, in the thunder and lightning energy, that you forget about the rain and the water that's supposed to come down to the garden. You forget about that. Okay? So the weeds start sucking up the water that you did put in there from your flowers, and your weeds start taking over. Okay? And that's like the obstacles. They start to pile up. See, when you don't get rid of obstacles, they just get worse. They don't get better. You know, you might get through, but some obstacles you just got to roll on. You know, you can only use willpower, and keep getting burnt out and going at it again and burnt out. No, sometimes you got to jump ship. You do. You got to say, well, this boat got to go down and I got to swim to shore because I can't keep on doing this. And I'm having this talk because this is a very, very critical week, y'all. It's so critical. I don't even know what other word it's 10 times more critical. I think this is one of the most critical weeks in the history of this year. Boundaries, 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 boundaries. And it don't mean shouting and arguing for the boundaries. It means silent. That's it. Said speak to these people only when necessary. Some of y'all don't realize that the devil is getting you that way through another way. Did I know? I'm not going to make it public in this chat. I'll share it. I'm going to share it in an article or one day soon, maybe by the end of this week. Okay? Some of y'all don't know that the devil went somewhere into your energy, cosmic energy frequency, and found out your weak spot. Found your weak spot and went to your family to go after it. When I found that happened to me, when I found this out as a download, my angels told me to go somewhere to confirm the download, I was shocked. I was shocked. I got over it last night. I said, well, I can't go back in time. You know, I can't change how they took advantage of my weak spot. I can't change it. All I could do is go from here. And that's what I did today when I got up this morning. I'm just going to go from here. And I plan to write a mental note. Let me tell y'all, we often write our day, right, on the wall. We write what we're going to do. But what about writing our weak spots? Our weaknesses, character weaknesses, mental health weaknesses, so that we can actually see them. Like literally, just, you know, you could do it symbolically, like the Egyptians did it. And then you look at it every morning so that you remember. So that you remember. Because the devil is always going to hide you from your weak spots, because the devil don't want you to put up any defenses. So consider having a worksheet of some sort of toxicity that the devil's making you manifest through bringing its own toxicity to you too many times. Y'all, this video is the truth. Okay? All right. Don't forget to get your juice in. Come on now, juice heads. Don't go dry. It's too early to be dry. Okay? Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Some of y'all got dried out. So dried out that you was too dry to manifest money. You was giving off an energy of funeral energy, burial energy, mummy energy, old broke mummy, cursed, knocks to the moon, energy. So there was no way you could manifest money. People don't want to give money to people that's so dry. They say, you ain't talking, but I don't like it. I don't like you. You're coming off dry. You're too dry. So, and let me tell y'all, when you're very dry, you don't want to have no fun. You sit there miserable, sitting at your kitchen table, sitting in the dark, dried up. You know, like Langston Hughes. What happens to a dream deferred? You know, is it a raisin that just dries up and fester? Because the dry energy does fester. It's bug energy. So some of y'all, somebody had you trapped in the tomb, bugging all the time. In the tomb, just bugging. And you know what happens when you stay in that energy? You manifest that actual health problem of bugs. Bugs like to go for other bugs. So you start to attract physical bugs, and you start to attract rashes and itchiness and all that stuff. Okay, we can manifest things upon ourselves simply by how we got somebody keeping us feeling. This is why you have to be very careful about your emotions. You have to realize when you are out of control and untamed with certain emotions too long. Because some of them is dangerous to keep being untamed with. Some of them can manifest something in your health or your home that is so dangerous, and you don't know how you did it. You activating genetics, curses on your genetics or your ancestors' curses. It's you awakening it in you and all that type of stuff. Hi, everybody. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Some of y'all, look, and let me tell y'all, the fake people with fake smiling in your face, those people, they want you to focus on the conditions that they pushed you in, that they forced you in through manipulation. They want you to focus on that. They don't want you to look towards the sun. They don't want you to defend feng shui or feng shui your desk and say, well, I know the conditions back there is bad, but I don't care because it's behind me. I'm going to turn my desk towards the sun. They don't want you to do that because then they know eventually you're going to come out as a winner. Eventually you are. You will access your true power. The sun reminds us of who we are deep down in our gut. Deep down. So some of y'all have got to start protecting your time when you're looking, when you know that you have naturally looked towards the sun. Matter of fact, when you're talking to these wicked people, talk while you got your eyes on the sun. Don't even look at them. I'm telling you. They want you to look into their dark abyss type eyes and fall deep down in the purgatory of their dark soul. They want you to do that. So some of y'all got to just stop Stop looking at these people who you know this keeps on keeping you emotionally unbalanced. Okay? All right. So for some of y'all who want the tea, let me tell y'all what I do. Y'all, this energy. Let me go ahead and get some sun in here. Y'all better keep a sun candle nearby. I don't play. Look at my candle. See how it's sitting right there? All right. When your mind and your tongue gets warped and distorted, that's somebody pulling at your light. Somebody's pulling at your joy, your sun. They're trying to bring your spirits down. Okay? So I burn a tropical candle. Why you think celebrities will often move to sunny places? That's why they move to sunny places. They might have an apartment in New York or an apartment, in North America, but that's not their main home. Their main home is normally on the sunny side of the world because they protecting their vibration, y'all. They're protecting it. Okay, the sun is the most powerful purger, which is the reason why the pharaohs, they wanted to be closer to the sun. They wanted their kingdom very high. They wanted their statues to be as high above everybody because they wanted more access to the sun than the servants, so that it would remind them who they are. Okay, that they are chosen. They are the favored ones. You have to start being a high vibrational pharaoh, where you still say, I deal with darkness when I have to. When I don't have to, it's light, 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 light. Period. Okay. All right. I deal with darkness at night when I have to. I don't have to deal with darkness when I'm asleep at night. My angels do. When I go to sleep at 10 p.m., I ain't got to deal with no darkness. The Holy Spirit got to deal with the darkness because it's supposed to be protecting me while I'm asleep. My ancestors got to fight the spirits for me while I'm asleep. But if I stay up at night, okay, then I got to deal with the darkness. But during the day, no. There must be some light in here. And it must be light that God approves of. If God don't approve that light, then I already know that I'm not going to manifest. I'm not going to get through an obstacle. I'm not going to go towards my joy, my own personal joy. I'm not. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to keep thinking about the narcissist. I'm going to keep thinking about my losses. I'm going to keep thinking about the trauma. When I smell a tropical candle and when I smell fruit and I'm drinking my fruit, I'm not thirsty for some solution with the narc. I'm thinking about solutions on my path of my manifestation. And this is how y'all got to be. Some of y'all aren't juice heads enough. Some of y'all just going towards candy. These toxic people, they're candy. That's it. They're junk food, cheap, penny candy. And you can only eat so much candy before you get blocked from God. Think about that, okay? You eat 3 pieces of candy, it's like you got 3 shots of the narcissist. These toxic people bombing you, and then after they got you hyped up, hyped up on a sugar thingy. Next thing you know, they go for the juggler, don't they? They start getting real toxic, and then before you know it, you're stuck. You don't hear God. You feel like you just had some crack and now you're sitting there like, oh, I need some more. When you are locked into your soul plan, you are not thirsty for it. You're not. Because you already know that y'all going to meet and y'all going to connect healthy the next day. You already know that there's going to be another day that you and your soul plan going to click, going to just click. You already know that. Y'all, this is the truth, this video. All right, we're going to get some tea out in a minute, y'all. Hang in there. Hang in there. Now, I got to download that. Some of y'all don't realize that all help ain't true help. Everybody that bring resources to you ain't doing it because they want to help you. Some of y'all don't realize that the devil can bring you resources too. And y'all better keep that in mind. Okay? Sometimes you just get the resources and you grab the resources within minutes and you get out of Dodge. Sometimes when somebody comes and gives you a gift and you know that it's what you need, you say thank you, you give them something, and you get away fast. Because you don't know if they're going to flip on you, flip-flop on you, and then they're actually trying to have an energy breakthrough through giving you that resource when it's not what they earned. Some people are trying to earn their way up to the light, trick their way up there through providing a resource for you, even though they know they did not do the internal spiritual work that you have done. So just because somebody show up with resources of Taylor Swift and other type of creators and writers or singers and dancers, it doesn't mean that they are favored like you. Gotta understand that the low vibrational people got access to some of the same resources that you have access to. And if they are unable to use them because they are being disciplined or blocked, then they are giving those resources to you so they can get out of their situation without doing the internal work of hermit energy without you and anybody else like you did. You was in the hermit energy by yourself doing introspection and all that dark night of the soul. They're not doing it. They're like, oh, I just want to get out of this because I want you to think I'm favored like you because I brought you a resource that you could use. And you being naive, you try not to be judgmental, okay? Some of y'all will be like, oh, thank you. And what you do is you open your heart chakra and you give them a power that they did not earn spiritually. And they get some of your power and they go off afterwards, manifesting what you manifested. Able to do what you're doing. A low vibrational, watered down version of it, but they're still doing what you're doing without doing the signature, important contract spiritual work of dark night in the soul. Without doing that. Okay? Oh, I can't show my board, okay? Because people do spell work. I can't show my board. I'm going to be adding to this board. I will start doing board work. If y'all want me to have a board here, I'll put a board here. Y'all want me to have a board here? Okay. I'm waiting for somebody to say yes or no. If y'all want me to put a board here, I will. Okay? And we could work on the board. We could do work on the board too. Okay. See, let me tell you, some people don't want you to be confident. Some people don't want you to be happy. Because when you are happy, Believe it or not, you attract way more than you would if you was sad. You're getting more than the damsels in distress. You think you're not. Okay? They're not getting no downloads like you're getting. They're creatively blocked. The damsel in distress narcissists are blocked. So not only are you getting gifts, but you're getting wisdom and knowledge that can get you money. You're getting a higher understanding of things than they are getting. So going towards your joy is so critical to protect that confidence energy so that you will always be allowed to get ahead of your enemies. They'll always chase you. The damsel in distress, fake, emotional manipulator females and dudes will always be chasing after you. You won't have to chase after them. In a sense, you will be the leader energetically. Even if you ain't the leader in the matrix sources, you will be the leader when you do get you a private business with a price tag to get in. And you will be the leader even if it is open. Energetically, you will be leaving them in the dust. Okay? Because confidence fuels your energy. It fuels your energy. This is why even when you're teaching, okay, divine ones, you have to learn how to put up energy boundaries even when you're teaching to an audience. Where you're like, when I'm teaching, I'm staying tapped in here. Because if I start tapping in here, okay, then my enemies feel like they're catching up to me energetically. If they're watching, if they're looking at this video, they feel like they can catch up. I'm never supposed to let my enemies catch up to me energetically. Which means I have to stop sending them energy too. Soon as I look at them, I send them energy, they get a little boost. And they can chase behind me a little faster. Sometimes I just talk to y'all. Okay? Some of y'all have asked me an interesting question. How do you know this stuff? How can you keep doing this? It's fated in my natal chart. In my natal chart, it says, you will have a higher understanding of things without having to discuss it in groups. You will not have to have entourages to discuss things for you to have more access to more knowledge about it. You will not have to do that. I will automatically, even if I just read something or read some wisdom or read a quote, it's just automatically going to happen for me. But also, it's because I overcame a very difficult challenge in my natal chart that is personal for me, a very difficult challenge, one that the odds of most likely it wasn't in my favor that I would overcome this challenge. It was maybe a 2-3% chance. Okay, and I did it, which then it just unlocked the floodgates. It cleared out a lot of the houses in my natal chart. They started vibrating at a higher level. Okay? So then some of the superpowers that I could have I was able to fully access more often and better. But we can get deeper into that, y'all. I really recommend that y'all do. Like I said, I'm taking a leap today. Y'all gonna see when y'all see the community news. Okay, today's leap day. The full card came out in the upright. Just leap and see what happens, y'all. That's all. If you don't know why you're still broke, and you don't know why the money ain't coming in any faster, or you're like, why am I not in that rich energy where I'm sensing that I'm gonna get rich and it's definitely here? My best advice, okay? Now I got other advice, but that's private workshop advice. My best advice is to do everything you said you were going to do. I mean, one of them has to come out as the winner. Just do everything you said you were going to do. Just do it all. You might have had a list and said, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this. Instead of trying to figure out which one on the list is the one that's going to get you your riches, your inheritance from God, just do them all. Literally, just take 1 hour a day and do them all. Just like I'm going to do, I said I'm a singer, okay, I'm going to do a little singing album that I said I was going to do. I'm a painter, I'm going to go ahead and do 12 paintings like I said I was going to do. I'm a YouTuber, I'm going to do 100 YouTube videos this month like I said I was going to do. Just do it all. Keep your promises to the Creator. One of those promises you made was approved. He stamped the Creator of all life, stamped it and said yes. The reason why it's hard for you to know exactly which one is because you might not know your natal chart well enough. Second of all, the Creator may feel like you aren't leaping enough. It's a challenge in your chart. So the Creator is saying, how often will you leap? Will you prove that you are an explorer, that you explore? You're being disciplined to prove that you're willing to be like our ancestors and explore, 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 explore. Maybe you haven't done that enough. So until you explore everything on your list, the Creator's never going to give you 90% proof of which one is it. Okay? Hi, everybody. Oh, thanks for coming, everybody. I just had a rainbow shirt on yesterday. There's rainbow right here. How much rainbow you need? The rainbow's for everybody. The rainbow ain't just LGBT. We have to stop claiming stuff too. I'm getting tired of that. Like, rainbows for me too. I ain't gotta be in the LGBT community to have rainbows. Okay? I like unicorns. I like rainbow energy. I feel like people claiming rainbow energy is claiming fortune energy. They're saying that they get access to gold and leprechaun energy. I'm also getting access to leprechaun gold. I shouldn't have to be LGBT. Okay? I'm just saying, y'all. Okay. Because for you to say put a rainbow on the wall, you want me to be team LGBT. If I put a rainbow on the wall, it's not because I'm celebrating LGBT or that community. I'm putting a rainbow on the wall because I like rainbows, because I'm celebrating me too. Straight, gay, whatever. Whatever I decide to be any day on a moment or whatever. Or for a season or for the rest of my life. The rainbow will be on the wall because I'm celebrating my creative energy. Okay? All right. Okay. Somebody in here repeating my content. Why are you repeating what I said? Now, I talked about that earlier. Air energy, give it a break. Okay? Stop repeating what people say without giving them credit. I literally said joy and sun, and somebody like redefined what I said. People don't realize that's plagiarism. When you redefine the words of another person and post it in the comments, it's plagiarism. I don't care if you think you're contributing or not. And it's also stepping in somebody's light. It's also having lack of gratitude for the knowledge, the original knowledge provider. You're not giving gratitude. You're trying to step into their power. You're not staying in your own lane. So instead of reworking what I'm saying and redefining it, say, thank you for this knowledge. Thank you, Miss V. That's all you say. Don't rework it, reword it, put it through a thesaurus and a dictionary to get another word for it so you can sound like you know what I'm talking about as much as me. All that's petty. And I already knew that energy was showing up because of the energy that we had an hour ago. That has been going on all week, y'all. Okay, intellectual manipulation. I don't think people realize that when they do that, it means that their air energy is struggling in their natal chart. It means that somewhere in your natal chart, your Libra, your Gemini, okay, and your Aquarius is low vibrational. You might got a Mars with it, or you're not your north, or your it's your north node, and you're not learning it. Okay, or it's in your west of your chart, and you did not learn the lesson. It still probably has Mars energy or Chiron where it needs still some healing. Okay, you might got a Chiron with your air energy. It's like, okay, it's still wounded, so you know you're just not balanced. It doesn't have no balance. Okay, so I'm not judging you. Let me tell y'all something. We all got certain elements in our chart that is hard to be healthy with. Don't get it twisted. We all got that. I don't care who you are. Michael Jackson even had it. I did a workshop the other day, and I had Michael Jackson's natal chart. And we were discussing that. And he had an area where he was going through something where he was struggling with his creation energy, his water energy. And he was struggling with his earth and his water. And eventually he lost. This is why you got to look at that energy. Because if you don't get that certain energy together, you're going to be stuck. You're going to be stuck for a long time. Okay? Mine's had to do with self-care. Okay? I was in too much of a people-pleasing energy. Help. That I didn't allow myself to live rich. I didn't allow myself to celebrate abundance. Okay? I was codependent with my family. Too codependent. And moody, and then it was making me moody because I didn't get to my own love. I didn't love myself. I wasn't blessing myself. I always felt like I had to bless other people before I blessed me. I was thinking about them all the time. I never had any selfish days. I never had a couple days a week where it was like I'm thinking about myself. And I paid a heavy price, y'all. The price was so heavy, I don't even want to talk about it. I'm still paying off the price. Okay? It's very embarrassing to be a codependent. It's very embarrassing. But you when you realize that you are, you get out of that energy and you don't do it anymore. Okay? All right. You're actually all energy. There's no such thing as one energy. But I'm not giving no more knowledge away for free. This is Capricorn month week. Nope. Nope. We're not going to get into that. But if you want further knowledge about natal charts, you'll have to pay me, okay? This is how y'all got to be. This was a challenge in my chart. I was doing too much for free. I was being too generous. I was being, mama, 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 mama. Giving, 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 giving. When I should have been letting people go. When I should have been releasing and getting rid of whatever's in my way. But I wasn't. I just kept thinking I could keep feeding it and save it and feeding it. But I was suffering because I was doing that. Codependent. So at this point, I don't want nobody to think, I really don't care, because that's in my chart as well. One of the lessons is for me not to care if anybody thinks what people thinks about me for wanting to get paid for my service. So this is why it's important to know your natal chart. Okay? I have to be in business, and I gave you a little bit of crumbs in this video, but you want any more, you got to come out your pocket. Okay? If you want me to deep dive into your natal chart and tell you some secret stuff, you got to email me. We'll come up with a payment plan or a fee, an affordable fee, and then we'll get into it. We'll spend a week, and I'm talking to you and talk to you and all that. But let's get the tea out, y'all. Some of y'all got to stop being too much words. Some of y'all got to keep mystery to you. Keep something for yourself. Learn how to keep stuff for yourself. Okay. So somebody might got a dirty offer. Okay, the tea came out. I got that already, y'all. Why y'all think I said you can sit in the corner by yourself? Hangman energy. It came out. Somebody wants you, that could be cup energy. Somebody wants you to sit with a dirty offer, a date. They want you to go on a date with them and sit in a corner or something with them and watch a movie or have a drink or whatever, but it's dirty. Okay? Or it's a dirty meal. Or they want you to dine out with them or something. It's dirty. Okay. Some of y'all got to create a little bit more space. I feel like cramming here. All right. I got to get ready to go soon, y'all. So let's get some more tea out. Look at all this tea coming out. Woo. It's a lot. Okay. So some of y'all got somebody who don't got no money. They want to be with you. They want to get comfy cozy with you, but they broke. Y'all got to be careful, man. Somebody's trying to force a bad date on you. Somebody's doing emotional manipulation or energy manipulation to get you to date them or get you to email them or message them or connect with them. Some of y'all may get in a social media group and you're going to be like, this stinks. It sucks. Okay, you might have put some money on it or something, or you... Yeah. All right, this is a synchronicity. I got this as a download for somebody. Some of y'all may end up going to court. Legal issues. Y'all got a legal problem going on with somebody. Or somebody want to argue with you or get you in your messy temperance energy. Somebody wants to hurt your throat chakra or lock you out of something. Or... Okay. So the courts are ruling in your favor, synchronicity. So somebody some of y'all gonna win a court case, or the higher ups is ruling in your favor here, ruling in your favor. So it's something that you are revealing, or that you have fixed up, that you made beautiful, or it's brilliant. Okay, somebody's going to pay you some money for this. All right, some of y'all got somebody that could be in air energy. They're trying to block you. For some of y'all, it's your spouse, it's a wife or a husband, or it's another psychic. They're trying to block you, or it's a moderator. It could be somebody that works on a YouTube, for YouTube or another platform, or just a stream video, or you're in a psychic video and that person is trying to block you. They like trying to cut you off from talking or something, or warping, distorting your voice. It's disgusting. Okay, it's some of y'all got this kitchen witch. She acting like she rich or something, and faking like they got money. Or it's a bottom feeder doing it. Okay, they are bothered. Somebody is bothered. They don't got no strength or whatever. They don't got no love for, nobody's giving them any love for their work. It could be a writing teacher or a psychic. She's like, she can't create something, or her readings suck, or it's a, yeah, girl fight, confirmation. Some of y'all got another influencer, or somebody that got a little bit of burnout. They think they're going to knock you down or whatever. They're bothered. Somebody is bothered by how powerful you are. It's another female. Okay, she's sitting there bothered. She could be doing relationship readings. Y'all, I literally got this before the card came out. Okay, she doing something on online, or with her or spying, using some tarots or whatever. She's cursing, she's shouting, she's being combative towards you, or whatever, y'all. It's played out. She just keep on doing this, and she about to be brought to her knees. She getting burnt out trying to keep up with you, creeping behind you, stalking. Some of y'all are like, I don't want this friendship or whatever. Okay, you was arguing with somebody, or they arguing with you, and you're like, it's old news, I'm done. I'm not kissing your booty or whatever. You don't care about hearing from somebody. Okay, you're like, I don't care if they text message me or leave me a comment. I don't really care to talk to this person. Okay. All right, so I gave y'all some, let me check the time, y'all. I don't know what's going on with my video. All right, we're going to take a brief break. I just don't want to be too late here. All right, make sure you stay on schedule. Well, while we waiting for the time to pop up on the clock, we're going to get some fortune energy, because some of y'all want this out. I know y'all do. Y'all want to know the fortune. All right, let's get it out, y'all. Some of y'all had somebody that's low-spirited. They're blocked, okay? The Holy Spirit, yeah, limitations. The Holy Spirit is not trying to inspire them, but they're trying to find a way to get through. So let's get a couple cards. This is going to be quick. All right. All right. Keep with that hermit energy. Lantern, wisdom. Some of y'all got a mentor today. All right. Make sure you watch your technology. Something could freeze on you. Be mindful of your technology. You might have trouble accessing a YouTube stream or webinar or online video or your laptop or something here. Shedding. All right, some of y'all are outgrowing, like you're not trying to be in this entanglement or something. It could be that your entanglement with someone in your family or someone that you're dating or married to or your work colleagues keeping you entangled, and it's like dirty business, dirty connection. You're trying to get rid of it. All right, spiritual breakthrough. All right, some of y'all are editing something or revising something to get the dirt and the bad, sick parts out of it. Yeah. Innovation. Work with what you got. They're saying have gratitude for your resources. Don't keep on putting money on stuff or looking for stuff. Make it work with what you got. Okay. Some of y'all may got people that might be trying to bring static. All right. They cursing your beauty, hating on it, being disrespectful or something. Toxic, leaving toxic text messages. Okay. Or their vibrations stink. Okay. Or something of that nature. Some of y'all are like, I really don't enjoy this job, but I'll take the crumbs or something. All right. So if you have a job that's not valuing you, make sure you save the money. You don't spend the money so fast. All right. There is somebody that you got to help. So if you are a reader or an educator or a feeder, you do have to do that today. Okay. That means that you could be manifesting, getting some work. All right. Whatever this money that you're getting, okay, it's supposed to help you with a move. Some of y'all may be moving, packing up your bags and going somewhere else. So you need that money. You need that money to invest in this move, to pay for your transportation or the business. It's going to give you a new life. So somebody do got to move in order to get this new life. Okay. Offers are going to come in. People are going to hire you or buy some work from you. Okay, thanks for listening, everybody. I got to go. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to let me know. If you'd like to send a donation, you can send it to my Cash App at @Coach B Hunter. Do not waste your time over the next 3 hours. Do not waste your time over the next 3 hours. Get some work done. Okay? Work on your creation. And when I say don't waste your time, it also means don't listen to low vibrational teachers or teachers whose resources suck. If the resources suck, just ghost them. Just straight up ghost, because your time is too precious right now. Okay? Thank you for listening. Once again, if you'd like to send a donation, you can send it to my Cash App at @Coach B Hunter. Thanks for listening, everybody. Bye.